Vamos lá então, continuar aqui com os vídeos de Red Dead Redemption 2. Vamos lá, meu queridão. Só vamos. Deixa eu ver aqui, eu vou estar fazendo aqui uma missãozinha. Como eu descobri que no vídeo passado as missões são feitas por... são missões, né? Tipo, não são capítulos nem nada, é realmente missões ali. Eu vou no carinha tal, aí tem a missão, tem o nome. Eu vou fazer dessa forma. Uma missão por vídeo. Meu, você é louco, velho. O jogo tá muito bonito. Tipo, não dá pra perceber a visão que eu tenho aqui pelo vídeo, porque infelizmente o YouTube ele dá uma leve bocoitada no canal aí, que ele tira boa parte da qualidade. Eu boto o vídeo numa qualidade impecável, e na hora que eu upo pro YouTube, a qualidade é reduzida. Muito. Reduzida muito, velho. Tipo, grava aqui em full, a mesma qualidade que eu tenho aqui, é que eu tô gravando, fica perfeito. Renderizo ele em 1080p e quando eu boto no YouTube, ele vai tipo uns 480.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We
As
have
consequências
a few
de
cans of
Gênese.
food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Vamos então, né?
You take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way.
Vamos lá então. O cara me deu miúdos, mano. Me deu o que? Cérebro? Deve ser.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill? It
Nossa,
ain't
uma
no
chuva
Driscoll?
braba, vai cair a luz.
There's
Com
meat up here
certeza,
for
velho.
sure. Pearson
Isso
doesn't
chove
know what he's
muito.
talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
Caraca, na hora que eu
We'll head
resolvo
up this way.
gravar,
Find some higher ground.
isso chover, mano.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Maneiro, cena de cinema, né? Olha só. pé d'água que tá caindo aqui, velho. Chuvarada, mano. Que não cai a luz, mano. Que não cai a luz. Uma piscadinha que daqui já compra o vídeo, já desliga o PC, já ferra tudo. Esse minha cama é tudo bagunçado ali, velho. Era pra ter arrumado, mas eu tentei gravar antes e o processador tava batendo seus 75 graus em coisa de 5 minutos dentro do jogo. Então eu fui lá e troquei a ventoinha. Botei uma ventoinha dupla. Ih, a luz caída, velho. Pera
See
aí.
some of the
Uma
ground uncovered
cortadinha.
here.
Dei uma cortadinha aqui, um pausei
Let's
e
look down this
iniciei
way.
de novo. Só pra caso caia eu não perca tudo o progresso. De novo a luz piscou. Meu
The
Deus.
wind's died down too.
Faz
That's
isso não,
good.
rapaz.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move.
Nossa, que coisa
Stay
linda, mano.
quiet.
Eu só acho que essa neve puxa muito FPS, mano. Sério.
Hey,
A neve deve puxar
stop here a
muito.
second. I see something. Careful. There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around.
Isso não é meu cavalo.
Come on,
Arco.
grab that bow off the horse.
Manda o arco aí, ai.
Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Caçar os viadinhos, é?
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Aqui os rastros aqui, ó. Será que é viado mesmo? Cara, acho que tá, tá pulando assim. Tipo, daqui a marca vai parar ali embaixo. Então é um pulo. É um salto. Para os olhos de águia. A marca ali, ó. Ali embaixo, ali embaixo, ali embaixo.
Much noise. Shh. Down there. You see him? Are you ready with that bow? Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Quick, before they move.
Ele não tem força o suficiente, mano. Porra, qual que é o teu problema, cara? Ah, ele tem que recuperar o fôlego agora ali, ó. É mole. Que é bem no choquinho ali, ó. Eu gastei aquilo na hora de puxar o arco. Se eu chegar mais perto. Esse pé d'água que tá aqui, velho. Que porca aí, velho. Tadinho do bicho. Boa, mouse podre.
Take your
Tá
time.
que pariu, velho. Mouse nojento, cara. Não era pra ter soltado não, mano. Era pra ter segurado, velho. Esse mouse podre. Caraca, velho. Sabe onde que ele foi agora?
Where are you going? Follow the tracks.
Fundo na neve ali, ó. Tá atrás do tronco, sério? Já tá um pouco mais fácil, mas não. Ah, não, tá ali, ó.
Focus, Arthur. We need this meat.
Meu Deus.
Come on. You're making yourself.
Eu sou muito ruim de arco, velho. Ele não mira, velho. Ele não estabiliza, velho. Ainda que esses bichos é meio burro, né? Ah, eu não fiz isso. Pô, eu achei que ele ia usar alguma coisa. É, mas tá doida?
Not that way.
Ele não estabiliza, velho, a flecha, pô, na hora nenhuma. Caraca, tá com problema, Arthur? É Arthur, não é o nome dele?
Now let's try for another.
Caraca, ele solta muito fácil. Ah. Acho que eu matei um. Eu acho. Matei, não matei? Demorou, mas foi aí, ó. E aí, não era isso que tu queria? Tá aí, ó. Mas eu desconfio que tu quer dois, né? E provavelmente que é o outro que tá pra cá também.
Following the tracks, Arthur.
Ali. Não, não pegou na árvore, né? Não é possível, cara. Ah, deve estar gelado horrores essa água, velho. Olha isso, ele sentiu com certeza. Vou morrer de hipotermia aqui, mano.
Well
Acertei.
done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Cadê meu cavalo? Agora o cavalinho tá pesado. Ah, ele vindo aí.
Oh, boy.
Caraca, que maneiro. Contra-se com o Charles. Ah, ele tá carregando. Cadê o cavalo do Charles?
Ready to head back when you are.
Sure. I just need to finish up here.
Ah, ele vai levar vai colocar o dele. Cavalo não sente frio, não é? Não é não?
Come on then. Let's head back.
Vamos lá, queridão, vamos lá.
Watch it.
Qual é, mano? Não pode nem encostar um cavalo no outro.
Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are.
Hey,
They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw. Careful!
you're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard.
Nossa, olha isso, gelo, velho. Parece que é uma camada de gelo. Eu queria entrar ali, mas... vai saber, né? Pode ser meio fundo. E provavelmente deve quebrar. Vou arriscar não. Não durante uma missão. É um urso aquilo? Ferrou, mano.
Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
O cavalo tá meio assustado, hein?
You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Tá doido, tamanho de urso, mano. Deve ter outro, pô. Que isso?
Cut up here, off the trail.
Ela vai até por fora da trilha pra não...
It's okay.
Tem que acalmar o cavalo aqui,
Never
porque...
talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No, no, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
É, se bateram um papinho maneiro.
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Nossa, conversaram, hein, meu? Caraca.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys.
Amarre seu cavalo.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice.
Ih! Cavalo cagando aqui, mano. Caraca, que isso? Caraca. Aí, tem uns detalhes aqui, hein?
Well. Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Que com esse fole viado também é? Deixa eu ver. Caralho, viado. Que nível de detalhe é
Too
esse,
bad,
mano?
Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Caraca, peraí, mas como
Well,
assim,
if you
velho?
catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Poucos dias depois, sobre o desafio de mestre, caçador verifica o registro para mais informações.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being
Ah, tá derretendo o
Dutch, he
gelo.
is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his
Diabos,
last
Alevictio,
rites.
sei lá o quê.
Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we have's in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
Ah, ele vai roubar o trem, mano.
All right.
Ele tá começando a derreter
Follow me.
a neve, já as coisas. Bom, tá começando a derreter, já deu pra perceber. É o seguinte, começando por aqui, mano. É isso aí, deixa o like, se inscreve. E valeu. Tá derretendo aqui tudo, mano. Tá tendo uma textura de... tipo... barro, né? Desce do cavalo, vai, desce do cavalo. Tá correndo aí. Tá dando uma textura assim de barro aqui, mano. Não tem grama, né? Não tem como ter grama. Tá me dando upgrade.